Hey everybody, Cathy. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Starting off Monday right, aren't we? Storms in our area. So if I have to get off here, if the lights start blinking, I'm off of here. Second cup of coffee. Okay, now we got something making noise over here. We don't want that, huh? No, we don't want that. We don't want people making noise over here. Let me... How do I turn the sounds off on this one? Let me just turn it off. How about that? Power off. Oh, it needs to be charged anyway, right? That's probably what it's trying to tell me. Let me plug it up. How you doing? It is March 16th. March 16th. And I'm telling you what, the weather's crazy. I'm Cathy, representing Sassy Silver Sisters. So far, I'm online 3 times a week, which keeps me, you know how you forget what day it is? It keeps me a schedule, helps me remember what day it is. Okay, so let's ask, kind of scared to ask Alexa. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
In Culpeper, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today, you can look for thunderstorms, with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. Also, there's a tornado watch in effect until Monday, March 16th, 7 p.m.
Oh, so all day. Thanks a lot. Alexa, tell me a tornado joke.
I'd tell you a tornado joke, but it's a real tongue twister.
Alexa, is there a tornado tongue twister?
What happens when bakers lose control of their mixers? Their funnel cake becomes a tornado.
Tornado. Which reminds me, did you know there's such a thing, candy, as edible grass? Did you know that? Let me pop out the comments. Hi, Lisa. There is, you know how you go, the internet, I swear. Anyway, so I was looking at videos about making candy, cake pops and stuff. I thought I'd turn this sucker off, about making cake pops and stuff. And what happened, this lady said, I decided I was going to make cake pucks. They're round and they're flat. They're not like a little ball for a cake pop. And so I said, oh, okay. And then I went from that and saw where somebody made an Easter cake puck, and they put edible grass, which I didn't know there was such a thing because I'm just now into this candy stuff. An edible nest with some chocolate candies in it for the eggs, in the nest. And I'm going, that is really cool. I like that. I made, what do you call them? Candies, no-bake candies, no-bake cookies. And I made them like a nest and put the Easter eggs in it. Might go back to that too, because a lot of people like them because they're chocolate. So anyway, now see, I done lost my train of thought. So that's what I was doing as far as this morning, looking up stuff. Looking up the weather and all that. Ended up looking at candy stuff. Anyway, so we do have some holiday insights. Where are they? So it's March 16th. I don't have these. I can't see. I'm getting old, man. Let me select all and make it larger so I can see. I need to be able to see. That's good. So today is March 16th. Everything you do is right day. So no matter what, everything you do is right. Freedom of Information Day and Giant Panda Bear Day. Historical events. Professor Robert Goddard launches the first liquid fuel rocket in 1926. Oh, interesting. General Motors produces their 100 millionth automobile, which was an Oldsmobile whatever, 1968. So we also have some famous birthdays. So if you have a birthday today, happy birthday. James Madison, 4th U.S. President, 1751. Rosa Bonheur, French, I don't know how to pronounce it, Bonheur, French painter, 1822. These are the birthdays years for March 16th. Henny Youngman, comedian, 1906. Pat Nixon, wife of Richard Nixon, First Lady, 1912. Jerry Lewis, comedian, 1926. Daniel Patrick Moynihan, senator, diplomat, 1927. Eric Estrada, actor, 1949. Oh, okay. I almost forgot those too. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And the giveaway, it's not technically a giveaway. It's well, it kind of is. $20 PayPal. If you go to the Facebook page, it's posted at the top. Looking for an idea to make another mug for our studio. So we're looking for some creative people out there, and you'll get a $20. If I pick you, you'll get a $20 PayPal. And that's going on till the end of the month. Let's see. Okay, so we do have reviews. Believe it or not, guys, I had to run over. See, I had to go to Safeway. And so across the road is a Dollar General. So I went over there, and I'm telling you, you need to go to Dollar General before you go to the Dollar Tree. I know the Dollar Tree is big and it has a lot of decorator stuff and all that, but they have this Dollar Tree here in Culpeper. Dollar General has a one aisle of nothing but dollar stuff, and dollar, not $1.25, not $1.50, but dollar. So you might want to check them out before. Depends on what you're looking for, right? So I looked at the dollar thing and I said, well, what if I go ahead and get the review stuff while I'm here? So I got 2 of them, and they're crackers because I run out of crackers. I run out of snacky. Clover Valley toasted garlic cheddar cheese snack crackers, and they were $2. That's still not bad. And Lance Captain Wafers. These are cream cheese and chives. I don't know if I've reviewed these before or not, but if I have, it's been a minute. And these were $1.50 for the package, right? So I'm gonna try these first. The toasted garlic snack crackers made with real cheese. These got garlic in them. That's what attracted me to them. Garlic is good for you. Okay, serving size is 28, the little crackers, for 160 calories. But I don't think people think about calories when they're eating snacks. Okay, we'll do it this way. haven't had these. I haven't had these little cheese crackers in a long time. But I thought these are cheap enough. And they're you know how the packaging is? Up to here. And I'm sitting away. So what, 28 of these? I'm far away from the camera, sorry. Immediately taste the garlic. Very salty, good. Well, for me. I like salt. Let's see. I'm trying to see how it... Oh, of course, it's got all the crazy chemicals in it, which we're not supposed to be. I'm trying to see where the... Okay, it's got the seasoning, salt, garlic, cornstarch, dextrose, onion, non-fat dry milk, baker's yeast extract, blah, 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 powders, all that. But you can taste the garlic. It's good. I like it. So, how much is the other ones? How much is the Cheez-Its, I wonder? Because this was $2. How much is the Cheez-Its usually? I used to buy them all the time. This is how many ounces? 7. I would replace this. I would replace the Cheez-Its with this. I just don't know how much they are. Let me see if I can find them. Because they're probably more expensive, right? All right, let's look up shopping. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, the little, let's see. That's Instacart, Martin's. They got to make you go through all kinds of hoops. Verifying the device when I'm just looking up something. Where is it? Come on now, people. Watch it knock me off again. It says, oh, 9-ounce box, $4.39. And this is 7-ounce for $2. Okay, that answered my question. I don't mind that at all. If you decide you want some Cheez-Its. This was at Dollar General. I like these. Now you know what I'm going to be snacking on tonight. Okay, these guys. I haven't bought any of these crackers in a long time. Cream cheese and chives. You know, like the orange ones that have peanut butter in them? These have cream cheese. 1, 2, there's 6. What did I say this was? These are $1.50 at my Dollar General anyway. Okay, so there's 6 of these. It says it's made with real cheese. Let me find out. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope you're not in the middle of all these storms. Oh my gosh. Click here to bring back. Okay, sorry I'm missing the comments. Pop out comments. Cheez-Its. Now these are the Captain Wafers sandwich crackers, which your little one eventually will probably end up having something like this because it's easy. Okay, and there's 6 of these. What did I say? $1.50, which is a cream cheese in here. Cream cheese and chives. It's okay. On the sweet side for me, but it's okay. Something different. It's not like a whole lot of flavor. But it's okay. I used to buy the orange ones with the peanut butter in them for the grandkids because they weren't expensive. What does this say? In 1913, Philip Lance took 500 pounds of unwanted peanuts, roasted them, and sold them in the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina. From there, he started making his own peanut butter, which he used to invent the peanut butter sandwich cracker, which like this, right? Only the orange ones with the peanut butter. Changing the course of snack history forever. Today, more than 100 years later, the Lance sandwich cracker lives on. They still make the peanut butter one. So you get amount per serving. One pack, 130 calories. They don't have a whole lot of flavor. I like the Cheez-Its with the garlic in them, though. So, for me, these guys are worth the money for a snack. If you got a car full of kids or whatever, if you allow them to eat in the car, which I always did. And I remember going down the road for whatever it was. I don't remember what it was, but I was all dressed up, going down the road, and my grandkids had the what do you call them things? The cheese puffs, and they were throwing them at me, brats. They were throwing that. I'm driving, and they're throwing these orange cheese puffs at me in the car. Stinkers. Always got to be doing something. So yeah, so we had a tornado warning this morning, which makes you think, right? So you're going, okay, charge your phone, charge your phone, charge your phone. And some people have been without electric down the road, and it's supposed to last all night. I mean, all day. So I didn't know if I was going to be able to come on or not. I wasn't going to come on if indeed the power went out, because then I'd be wasting, because this laptop only has like 2-hour battery. The other one is a desktop. It doesn't do the battery storage thing. But we got, yeah, geez. Okay, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, I was, yeah, telling you about the storm. And we have a Google Meet, Alyssa, at the March 31st at 1 p.m. Well, you know, whoever's there is there, right? Whoever's there is there. There was something else I was going to tell you guys. Oh, yeah, I am working on my cookie situation. Always working on a cookie situation. And I'll be sorting through stuff. I'll be freezing cookie dough and hoping and crossing your fingers the electric doesn't go out. So it goes. And for anybody that wants to know when I go live, I try to tell everybody on, if you look on our Facebook page, you'll see the channel, and it's mainly to let y'all know what's going on. So if you join that, you'll see, going live Monday, going live today, going live whenever, so that you'll see. Because it used to be I would have events, and with the different software that I'm doing, the events don't work right for me anymore. So I'll just go on and let you know when it's almost time with this software. Like I said, go on to the pinned post on Facebook, and you'll see where I want to make a new mug design. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, got a lot going on. It's kind of, the crazy weather makes me crazy. Crazier. Makes me crazier. Always crazy. Okay, let's see. And on Mondays, we do the, what happened here? Still getting used to stuff. On Mondays, we do the inner peace cards, which is a lot of fun. This has got good. Yeah, thank you. That's okay. That's okay, Alyssa. It is what it is. If nobody else shows up, me and Rhonda and Kelly have a good conversation. We actually had a pretty good conversation last time. Family stuff. Okay. Well, I hope everything works out. It's okay. I understand. Everybody understands. Actually, everybody understands. Well, I'm glad Suzette is feeling better, though. Whether she can make the thingy or not is another story. But she's feeling better. She feels like a real person now, she said. She's back to it, and that's good. Because any kind of virus wipes you out. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Da, 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 da. I'm so glad I got the Dr. Phil ones done. It was driving me crazy too. Let's see. It says, I appreciate all that I am and all that I have. I think we've seen this one. And stop focusing on what you do not have. And shift your consciousness to an appreciation for all that you are and all that you do have. And I started doing that a long time ago. And it works. It works. It's like some people say, have a gratitude journal. Well, I don't. I just, I don't have a gratitude journal, but I focus on what I'm grateful for. What do they say? That if you focus on what you're grateful for, soon you will see more things that you're grateful for, instead of focusing on the bad stuff or the uncomfortable stuff. You talk about being grateful, and it really does work. I know, that's horrible, especially when the whole family, I remember that. I remember the flu went around in my family. One kid at a time, right? So I had 3 kids, then the husband, and I was the last one to get it. Well, why would I get the flu? Then the whole household goes down. So, so I got the flu, and then it started. I assumed that it was going to go around again, because somebody else decided they were trying to get sick again, and I got mad. So I said, that's it, that's it, that's it. I am going to the drugstore. I'm going to buy everything I need to buy to get this stuff out of my house. I decided every time one of the kids got up, that got dressed and got out of there. I opened up their window. It was cold, but I opened up their window to get fresh air in there, to get to, circulate. And then let's see, what else did I do? I bought some Lysol or something at the time, whatever it was at the time. And I went around washing all the doorknobs, wash the telephone, wash everything that hands would touch, just like you do now with the sanitizer. Comparison is the thief of joy. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's true too. Anyway, so when I did all that, everything started. It is the next person did not get sick, but when I got sick, when the mom gets sick, the household is like shot. I don't know, just shot. So mom told me one time. I said something about I got upset because the kids were getting hurt one right after the other, and I had to run to the emergency room. I said, I am so sick and tired of running to the emergency room. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. And I told the people, I told the hospital, I said, this is driving me crazy. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. We don't handle nervous breakdowns here. I said, you brat. And was telling mom about it. And she said, moms are not allowed to have a nervous breakdown. Moms are not allowed to get sick. Which is true. You're going to find that out, Alyssa. Oh, Lord. So anyway, it's okay. Yeah, I don't compare. I never have done that. I've admired things, but I've never gotten upset because I don't have whatever I'm admiring. Never have, never will. I'll go, oh, that's cool. And I'm happy for them. I go, that's a cool house, or that's a cool car, or look at them cool shoes, or whatever, or I like the way they did their yard. But I'm not jealous. I'm I just think it's cool, and I tell people too. I say, I like your jacket or whatever, but that doesn't mean I want one. I've never been that way. Oh, yeah. Okay, Miss Alyssa. I don't know what goes around. What goes around in the spring? Spring colds, stuff like that. I don't know. I thought I heard on the radio the flu season is officially over, and then they were talking about how what wasn't effective because it didn't have the appropriate viruses in it, which I already know that, or it doesn't have the new viruses in it, which I already knew that. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what does go around. I think it's the cold, and they're no fun either. The RSV stuff, you got to watch that with him. It's the respiratory stuff. What does this say? What virus goes around in the spring? And that's it. Because we don't know anything about that. RV, EV, whatever. Why? You know what? I hate to say it. You either had a cold or the flu. And then you had complications from all that. The flu the flu was when you were down and out, and the cold is a virus, but we just knew it as a cold, and then we knew it as the flu. And then if somebody got pneumonia, we knew that. We didn't know all these names and technical stuff. But yeah, so there is some spring stuff going around, and it's mostly with the respiratory. So that's no fun. We don't want none of that. Oh, the stomach stuff. Yeah. The stomach stuff. That's no fun either. But that's usually, um, you can get that stomach stuff anywhere, but it's usually you have it for a couple of days and get over it kind of thing. The cold can last for what, a week or something stupid. Um, and I'm going to talk to the doctor about taking my allergy medicine. Allergy medicine causes your blood pressure to go up. So I'm going to talk to them about that because I cannot survive without allergy medicine. I don't know what else to do about that. So, yeah, the stomach viruses are. But this is what happens when your kids go to school. And plus, I used to work at a drugstore. That was the worst place to work. So I had a bottle of alcohol with me at all times to wash my hands. This is before sanitizer. Alcohol. Alcohol. Because money's the dirtiest thing in the world. So alcohol. Always washed my hands. So, okay, you guys stay good for a while. We got Easter coming up. St. Patrick's Day is when? Tomorrow? When is St. Patrick's Day? Everybody celebrated over the weekend. I was concentrating on Easter cookies, so I didn't pay no attention. I do know that I saw videos of people making their own drink, and the police are pouring it down the gutter because they put it in gallon jugs. It's supposed to be a tradition, I guess. And they were, I'm going, what are these cops doing? I was seeing a picture. It's grog or something. And then I said, what in the heck is that? And then I went down the rabbit hole, and it's where you make your own alcoholic drink. Why you put it in a gallon jug, I have no idea. You would think they'd want to hide it, and they color it green. But yeah, so the cops go around taking it from everybody and pouring it down the gutter. So whatever was in the gutter was drunk, probably. Okay, everybody, I got to get to my cookie. I'm going to be making cookies and freezing the dough for cookie day. And that's for Easter, actually. And I'm going to have to get off of here. So we got to actually get through the whole little half hour here, which is amazing because I didn't think that was going to happen. And it didn't pop out on me like it did last time. So I haven't figured out if last time was my fault, which I kind of think it was because I was trying to look up something, or if it was, whose fault. Because every time I badmouth them, they cause me problems. The initials are FB. All right, everybody, let me finish my coffee and we will talk to you later. I hope, and now see, people are popping on. Miss Alice is probably here somewhere. So just go ahead and comment. I'm going to get off here so I can get everything done in case we have another high wind situation going on. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.